All right, welcome back, 5-minute traders. I wanted to point out an idea that I think could be very nice over the next few months. And what you're looking at here is a multi-year chart that is going back actually a little bit further than I want it right now. Hang on one second. We are looking at natural gas going back 3 years. And you can see that in this 3-year chart, we're coming right to the point of control right now, which is around, it's trading 285. Now, this doesn't mean it's going to turn around at all immediately. It just means that for me, the risk level is really going to be in place here from this 255 area up to 285. And that's, that's a pretty wide range. So that's a 10% range. So if you were going to leg into a position on the long side here, you would be looking to, one of two things. You could buy some in the money calls again down at around 250, or, which would probably be a wiser way to play this, or start buying some futures. Let's say you were going to buy 10, you could do something as simple as buy 1 every percent lower. So you have a plan. That every two almost 3 cents you're gonna put your bids in kind of permanently and look for a chance. The problem with that is you're gonna have to think about how long this trade may take to play out, and it could take a while. And if 250 doesn't hold, very likely this hole in here will be filled in and will go all the way back to 214. So you also have to really containerize and put your stops in on any close that gets below that 250 level. Basically, I would be taking that stop, the trade off. So one of the things that you can do is, again, watch this. You don't necessarily have to put it on today or tomorrow or the next week, but this is where I like to see how it's behaving on the longer term charts. Put some thoughts in, put some bids in, and then implement it. It doesn't have to be, again, a quick thing. Hopefully it doesn't run away from us and we can get involved in it. But the thing that I would look for here is the way it behaves over the, through the summer. Does this tend to turn around as we get into the fall seasons and resume back up? Great. But if it doesn't, again, that 250 level needs really to hold for me to stay in the trade. So again, I like buying things when they're in the value zone. I like where we are right now in the value zone at 285. We're getting right to that point of control. Again, this is a 3-year time period. This is an area that most people are comfortable both buying and selling. That's simply what this means. So again, this range, I would say really it started at around $3, and it goes down to about 250. So we're coming to you today saying 285, maybe pick a little bit up and look to buy it every percent lower or a couple percent lower, buy a little bit more. There's no hurry. And then you can also, if it starts moving in a direction and starts moving up, and you can also, begin to pyramid the position as it moves your way. So even if you don't buy the full position on the lower end because it never trades there, you're still able to lever up the position as it goes with you. And again, you can do that with options. You can do that, which are very wide, and there's a lot of options in the natural gas. That's why I bring this up. The options are a great product. And the calls here would be the way I would do that. And again, I would probably look out 6 months at least, 6 months to a year, that type of timeline, and look to pick up some of those in the money calls. Or you can be more aggressive with the futures themselves, buy them outright with a plan to buy them down to 250 and know that you're going to have stops in below that level on any closes. And again, I would structure my stops that they come and they trigger not all at the same place, but maybe 249, 247, etc. on the way out. That way you leg in, you leg out, because sometimes markets turn and you want to be involved. And as long as you know that that's part of your strategy and your risk, it's a very safe way to get into a trade. So let's take a look at natural gas, watch it, and let's see how it plays out over the next few months.